In this video, what we are going to see is the structure of the eye. The human eyes are most valuable and sensitive organ responsible for vision. Structure of eye. The eyeball is approximately spherical in shape with a diameter of 2.3 cm. It consists of tough membrane called scleria which protects the internal parts of the eye. Cornea. This is the thin and transparent layer on the front surface of the eyeball as shown in the structure. It is the main refracting surface. When light enters through the cornea, it refracts or bends the light into the lens, eye lens. Next one is iris. It is a colored part of the eye. It may be blue, brown, green in color. Every person has a unique color, pattern and texture. Iris control the amount of light entering into the pupil like camera in front. Pupil. It is the center part of the iris. It is the pathway for the light to retina. Retina. This is the back surface of the earth. It is the most sensitive part of the human eye on which the real and inverted image of the objects is formed. Ciliary muscles. Eye lens is fixed between the ciliary muscles. It helps to change the focal length of the eye lens according to the position of the object. Eye lens. It is an important part of the human eye. It is convex in nature. Working of the eye. How the light rays are converted into the image. The transparent layer cornea bends the light rays through the pupil located at the center part of the iris. The adjusted light passes through the eye lens. Eye lens is convex in nature. So the light rays from the objects are converted into real and inverted image is formed in the retina or a screen. The retina passes the received real and inverted image to the brain through optical nerves. Finally, the brain senses the correct image. Next we are going to see, now we have seen the structure of eye and working of the eye. Next we are going to see what is power of accommodation and persistence of vision. What is power of accommodation? The eye lens present in the eye focus nearby as well as distant objects is called power of accommodation of the eyes. This is achieved by the focal length of changing the focal length of the eye lens with the help of the ciliary muscles. Eye lens is actually flexible jelly-like material. By the relaxing and contracting property of the ciliary muscles, the curvature and hence the focal length of the eye lens can be altered. For example, when we see the objects in distance, the ciliary muscle relaxes, thereby it makes the eye lens thinner. Because of the eye lens is thinner, this increases the focal length of the eye. Thereby, the object in distance can be clearly seen by the eyes. On the contrary, on the other hand, if the object is in far away, on the other hand, if the object is in closer look, the focal length of the eye lens is decreased by the contraction behavior of the ciliary muscle. Thus, because of the contraction of the ciliary muscle, focal length of the eye decreased. Thereby, the image of the closer object is clearly seen. That is clearly formed on the retina. So, the change in focal length of the eye lens by the help of ciliary muscles which holds on is called the power of accommodation of eye. Next one is persistence of vision. That is far point and near point of the human eye. What is persistence of the vision? The persistence of vision consists of near point and far point of the human eye. According to the persistence of the vision, the time interval between two consecutive light pulses is less than 0.1 second. The human eye cannot distinguish them separately. It is called the persistence of vision. Persistence of vision is two consecutive lights pulses is less than 0.1 second. Human eye cannot distinguish them separately. It is called persistence of vision. Next one is far point and near point. The eye, the minimum distance required to see objects distinctly without strain is called least distance of the distinct vision. It's of 25 cm for normal human eye. What is far point of the eye? The far point of the eye is the maximum distance up to which the eye can see the objects clearly is called the far point of the eye. It is infinity for normal eye. The next what we are going to see is the defects in eye. Myopia, hypermetrophia, presbyopia and astigmatism. The first one is what is myopia. Myopia is also known as short-sightedness. Short-sightedness occurs due to the lengthening of the eyeball. Because of that, due to this defect, the nearby objects can be seen clearly, but distant objects cannot be seen clearly. Why? Because of the lengthening of the eyeball, the eye lens is reduced, or the distance between eye lens and retina or screen. The distance between the eye lens and the screen, the distance is reduced. Thereby, the far point will be infinity for such eyes. So, far point has to come closer. By using the concave lens, the distance between the eye lens and the retina can be corrected. Thereby the correct image reaches the retina. For example, the myopia eye can see up to the distance x means the focal length of the required convex lens is f minus x. F is equal to minus x. He wants to see up to distance y means the focal length of the required convex lens is f is equal to xy, x minus y. X is the focal length of the required convex lens and y is wants to see up to what distance. So, myopia is the short-sightedness due to lengthening of the eyeball. So, it can be corrected by the concave lens. Why? Because the defect is because of the lengthening eyeball, the distance between the distance between eye lens and the retina. Next one is hypermetrophia, long-sightedness. This occurs due to the shortening of eyeball. The objects in the distance can be clearly seen. Nearby objects cannot be seen clearly. The focal length of the lens is increased, or distance between the eye lens and retina. Focal length of the eye lens is increased. The distance between the eye lens or retina decreases. So that is the far point, that is the near point has moved further from the eyes. Due to this, image of the nearby objects are formed behind the retina. It can be corrected by using convex lens. By using convex lens, the correct image formed on the retina, not beyond the retina. For example, the hypermetrophia, I see the object beyond the distance, that is retina D means the all objects closer than this distance up to the distance D. So, the focal length of the correction convex lens is f is equal to small d, capital D, D minus D. Next one is presbyopia. Due to aging, the ciliary muscles become weak, eyelids become rigid, that is inflexible, eye loses its power of accommodation. So it occurs in the aged persons, cannot be seen clearly the nearby objects. It is called old age hypermetrophia. Next one is some of them having both visions, myopia and hypermetrophia. This can be corrected by using bifocal lens, in which the upper part consists of concave lens used for distant vision, lower part consists of convex lens to correct hypermetrophia. So upper part is concave lens for myopia, the lower part is for hypermetrophia, that is convex lens. So used for reading purpose. Next one is astigmatism. Astigmatism is the eye cannot see parallel and horizontal line clearly. It may be inherited or acquired. It is due to the imperfect structure of eye lens because of the development of cataract on the lens, ulcerification of cornea, injury to the refracting surfaces, etc. Astigmatism can be corrected by using cylindrical lenses, toroid lenses. So, you have seen what is the structure of the eye and power of accommodation, persistence of the vision, far point and near point of the human eye, myopia and hypermetrophia. Myopia can be corrected by concave lens, that is short sightedness. Hypermetrophia, long sightedness, can be corrected by convex lens. The presbyopia, that is old age hypermetrophia, and the bifocal lens used for both myopia and hypermetrophia, cylindrical lens used for astigmatism. Thank you.